Okay, so a little grocery haul. I got 2 milks, an orange juice, croissants, lettuce and ham for the sandwiches, and then I got some broccoli and these flowers. And then I had never seen these Mexican yogurts here in the US, and I am so happy that I found them. This is party stuff for my uncle's birthday. So I got some brownies. I've been craving them for a while. And then I got some ice cream. I got Lactaid, and then I got this one that has the 3 flavors, just that people can choose. And my sister wanted watermelon because I guess it was on sale there. I don't have much space on my phone, so I'm just going to show you the before and after. I already had to throw out some ham, so hopefully the veggies aren't that terrible. And I ended up moving the bread into here, so I was going to try and put some cans in there too. Okay, so done. I ended up putting the drinks down here. I was actually going to move them up here, but maybe it'll stop me from drinking so much soda if I put them over here. Anyway, yeah, the middle doesn't look that cute because there's like big bowls, but anyway, that's good. Okay, so at Ross, I got 4 shirts for my uncle. So I got this shirt. I didn't realize that this material was one of those like workout-y type of shirts, so I don't know if he's gonna like this one. And I got this shirt, which I feel like I always end up getting him like black and gray shirts. I don't know, I just like them. And I got this one, which this was pretty cute too. I don't know, maybe I should have gone further out. Anyway, I like the collar. Like, I even like it for me if it was in my size. And then I got this shirt, which I also really like the pattern. I wish this wasn't a dress. It kind of reminds me of Wizards of Oz. I was like trying to remember what it was called. Anyway, so I got that. I looked through the Senora aisles and I just got one thing. I got this squeegee for my car. I had one in my car and then I don't know what I did with it. I basically wanted to have one in my car and one in the bathroom, and now it's gone, so maybe I should have gotten 2 of them. But anyway, this was just $4.99. I was actually gonna buy another mop because it was only like 11 bucks, but I already have 2. I think I just need to buy more of the mop pads, but they both kind of suck in their own way. So anyway, I feel self-conscious right now, so I think I'm just gonna record the next part another day. My bad. I was just gonna say that I'm gonna leave the receipt in here. I paid in cash, so that's not an issue. But anyway, so this was $12.99. I forgot to say the prices. I think they were all mostly $12.99. $12.99. And this one that I ended up not liking. Also, I don't know if he's going to be a fan of the pink. I didn't realize that was pink. $12.99. But honestly, just the fabric just sucks with this one. And then this was $9.99, which this was actually the prettiest one. Anyway. Okay, I guess it doesn't look that bad. I put a little envelope with some cash. I feel a little bit less bad that it's cash and not a card, because I guess there's been a scam going around with gift cards, so don't buy them right now. Anyway, so I'm almost ready to go. Okay, so it's been a couple weeks. I went to the thrift store and Dollar Tree with my husband, and I never recorded stuff that I got. So what happened at the thrift store? I feel like I got unnecessary things. Dollar Tree was more practical, which this trip was on the same day. So I got this cat mask. Yeah. So for what? I got it for a music video. I figured that me wearing a mask, I would be a little bit less nervous. I don't know. I originally was going to sing with this, but I sound kind of funny, you know? So now it's just been hanging on a hook as decoration. I also wanted to see my cat's reaction, and they were a little spooked, and then they were okay with it. Anyway, yeah. And the other thing that I got for hobbies, music related, was this piano. Do I have a daughter? No, I don't. But I got this piano. It was $4.29, but it was on sale for 50% off. This was probably also like $1.50. Yeah, so I guess I just wanted to use this piano for a song. I only know like one song, so anyway, but it sounds so bad that it's good. Okay, let me show you. Okay, this sounds really bad, but somehow I don't know why, but I like it. Let me try. It's kind of hard also to press some of them, like these. Let me try to remember. Anyway, I know like one song and it's not even all the way. And the other reason why I got this is because this sounds bad, but it sounds good. That's my favorite part. I don't know, I kept pressing on it and it made me laugh. And so I got it. I know like for Disney. Okay, I turn it off. I know that for Disney, like you can't really sample their music because I guess they're kind of assholes about it. But anyway, so I got that. And then maybe I could use it in a video too if I don't get copyrighted. I think almost everything was like around $2. So I got a pair of shorts. So I got this pair of shorts. I pretty much just have one pair of shorts that are Bermuda shorts. And everything else are PJ shorts. So I wanted just like regular ones. And I found these and I already wore them. And I'm like, do I have the receipt in here? No. Okay. Then another purchase was the Spirited Away t-shirt. Did I need another t-shirt? No. I need to stop with the t-shirts. But I really liked the cartoon. Also, I said it was extra large, but honestly it fits like a medium. But anyway, yep. At Dollar Tree, I got 3 things. Which these I gave were more practical and is what I was actually looking for. So I got some cotton rounds, which I've already been using. And I got 2 hand sanitizers. They were in a pack of 2, so it was a pretty good deal. Because I lost my other hand sanitizer in my purse. And the last thing that I got from Dollar Tree was this planner. It's really nice because you can write the month and the days in, and it even has weekly ones. So this is pretty nice. I still haven't used it, even though it's been a couple weeks now. I don't know, I might try and hold off until I start school again, but we'll see. I was tempted to buy a bunch more things from Dollar Tree, specifically in the medical area and the beauty aisle. There was a vapor rub in a form of a bar, but I already have a little pot. And there was like a spray of hydrogen peroxide, which I already have a big ass bottle, so I didn't get it. And there was petroleum jelly, which I didn't get because I have Aquaphor, but it seemed like the consistency was similar to a petroleum jelly I had years ago from Mexico, so I was trying to see if it was similar to that. But anyway, I didn't buy that. And then the beauty aisle, that Dollar Tree I rarely go to, and it was more stocked up with beauty stuff. There was a lot of skincare stuff that I was like, oh, maybe. For example, there was a niacinamide serum, a PHA acid, which acids never agree with my skin, but I heard that PHA is supposed to be, you know, better if you have sensitive skin. There was like moisturizers, but those were pretty tiny. But anyway, I was tempted by the skincare, but I didn't buy anything because I have a bunch of skincare. So I think I'll definitely go back for some things like the aloe vera. I forgot to buy a scrub for my sink, like a bleach scrub. So I'll probably have to make a trip back to Dollar Tree for a few things. Then as for social anxiety, I don't really remember the stores that much. For Dollar Tree and the thrift store, I did separate from my husband, so we were kind of like on our own looking at stuff. So I think the thrift store I was the most nervous because there was more people. I think for the grocery store part, I was probably stalling to go. I went to a networking event, which I was very nervous about. It was, I don't know, I knew my classmates were going to be there, at least 1 or 2 of them. So I was a little bit less nervous about that, but it was still like half an hour away from my house. So, you know, driving anxiety and like, you know, talking to new people. I still ended up just hanging out with my classmates, but even that's kind of hard. But anyway, I went and it was fine. I guess I'm going to sing in front of people in a few weeks, so nervous about that. Oh yeah, as for finals, had a lot of anxiety over that, but you know, that's over. My singing final, I actually messed up, which was kind of embarrassing, but also it was somewhat not my fault. Basically, somebody's playing the piano and then you're singing, and so we had established that I was going to sing at a certain part, but the professor forgot to play a certain part, and so I got lost, and it was kind of a shit show. But anyway, because I messed up at the beginning, like I was able to sing way louder because I like the nerves kind of went away because I was like, well, I already fucked up. So anyway, yeah, I've been working and not going to school, so that's been kind of nice. Although apparently now I have to study for an exam to get a license, so have been kind of stalling on studying for that, but at least I'm looking into it, like registering for the test and all that. That's where I'm at. I probably need to get groceries soonish. I don't know, like I feel like Fridays is like the perfect day to go because I don't work, but for some reason stuff always comes up, and I guess that's also when I've been decleaning, so I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Bye.